Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. All right, we moved up here into the kitchen because now it's time to grind some Ono Hawaiian food, courtesy of Uncle Glenn's. We got Shayna and brother Glenn over here, Pulama. Good to see you, brother. Yeah. Me and this brother go way back from Kaneohe days, so it's good to see you, bro. And then let's talk about this this business and the Hawaiian grinds. How did it all start?
So we used to do like family events when we were like kids and stuff like that. And my parents was like, hey, you know what? Everybody seems to love the food, so why don't you grow it? And I was like really, really young at the time. So pretty much, you know, my mom and my dad, who's been there with us, has been there from the start. And it was strictly catering, no restaurant, nothing, just word of mouth catering, nothing more. And a few years ago, they opened up a restaurant in Kaneohe, a small little kind of grab and go area. And then they went bigger to another restaurant at the Bayview golf course.
And it's always been kind of Hawaiian food the whole time.
Hawaiian food has always been where the base was. Yeah. We added some stuff here and there, poo-poo menu and stuff like that that, you know, is still offered. But Hawaiian food is where it started, and that's always been the main product.
100%. We're going to get into the Hawaiian grinds here in a little bit. Shayna, let's go to you. Tell us about Uncle Glenn.
My dad?
Yeah, that's
man.
the namesake, yeah?
He's the namesake. He is the man behind all of this. So we are actually known for the squid luau, which is 4 generations of my dad's family recipe.
Holy smokes. Okay, before you continue, can you pass it over here?
Yes.
And the fork too.
Yes.
Thank you, Shayna. Okay, keep going. So squid luau.
So squid luau is actually what really built our business. And we as a family, personally, we lost our dad 2 years ago, and we wanted to be able to share his recipe with everybody around the island. You know, we focus on Kaneohe the most because that's our hometown. But, you know, we wanted to be able to share his recipe and just take care of our kupunas, go back to the old, like, my grandma used to grade coconuts to make this. She'd be flipping in her grave if she knew we used
Times have changed.
Yeah.
Times have changed. And this squid luau is so on. This thing is money, 10 out of 10. Can we go over some of the grinds in which you guys have?
Yeah.
What do we have over here?
So this here this is actually our Ohana special. So this is one of the biggest catering menus that we carry. It includes the rice, the poi, kalua pig, squid luau, chicken long rice, haupia, sweet potato, pineapple, lomi salmon, poke. We have 3 different pokes. Usually this is our Hawaiian style, but we do also spicy and shoyu. And then the lau lau is an additional, you can add $4 more and you can get it added to that too.
Okay, Chair, and as soon as I look at that plate, I'm just thinking in my head, like, that's a Hawaiian party right there. Like I feel like I'm at one baby luau or a graduation party. I look at that plate. Glenn, tell us about this one. So this is a different thing right here.
Yeah, so this is our poi stew. And again,
say that one more time, bro.
Poi stew.
Poi stew. I've never seen that. Okay, go ahead.
So, you know, very similar to beef stew, the way we make it. Tastes a lot different though. Really has that poi flavor. All the thickening is done with poi. A lot of poi goes into the stew, and you know, it is a newer item, and a lot of people have been getting raving reviews about it, and decide to try to bring that on as a more popular item.
That's true. It's like, what could you do to take beef stew to the next level?
Yeah.
Right on. Oh yeah. So we were talking earlier. Where can people find you guys currently? And sis, we know you guys do catering all the time.
Yes.
So how do people contact you folks?
So everything is contacted through me. You can go directly to our Instagram, which is Uncle Glenn's Hawaiian Food. You can direct message me right through there. I try to get back to everybody immediately. I'm the one that takes care of all of the replying for catering. So it'll be me. We are located, our kitchen right now is located in Kaneohe Atrium Building at 46005 Kava Street, Unit 106.
Okay.
Yes.
So right over there, Kaneohe Atrium Building, they can check you out 3 days a week, yeah?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Okay, so stay with us over here on High Now. In just a little bit, we're going to be cooking up some garlic shrimp here in the kitchen with Glenn and Shayna. Stay with us on High Now Daily. We'll be right back. Ooh, this is Ono. Hey, how's it look, gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. We're hanging out here in the kitchen with Uncle Glenn's Hawaiian Food. We got Pulama and Shayna with us, and we're going to get to a recipe. We're going to be cooking up some shrimp here in a little bit. But Shayna, I wanted to go back to you. Earlier, we were talking about catering services, other things that you guys offer. Can we move over here? These are the grab-and-go bentos that you can find 3 days a week over in Kaneohe.
So this is our single choice bento, which we do carry it in squid luau, kalua pig, or chicken long rice. It's a $5 bento, and we call it Makeke Wednesday, so it's available actually every Wednesday. For the month of November, it's available every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but eventually it'll just be Wednesdays because we're trying to continue our talk, what we used to sell in the farmers market at Windward Mall.
I'm listening, I promise.
No problem. This is our kalua pig with squid luau. That's a $7 bento.
This one's only $7?
Just $7, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Our main focus is to help the kupunas of our community, that's why.
That's incredible.
So-
Can we get a shot of that? That's unreal. $5 and $7 for that.
yes.
That's plenty food.
Yes.
Like you can feed with that. That's a good looking plate for that price. Also, you guys gave back to the kupunas during pandemic and other stuff you guys were doing.
Yes,
Yeah?
we did.
So what was that project like? How did that get organized?
So when COVID did hit and our parents at Bayview did get shut down because of COVID, they had all these caterings booked. And we couldn't control that, you know. So instead of throwing away food and putting it to waste, my dad and my mom wanted to be able to give to people in need, which are the kupunas in our community. So they cooked whatever they had in that icebox, and instead of throwing it away, they gave away 100 free meals a day.
That's unreal.
Yes.
Oh, right on. Mahalo nui for doing that as well. How we looking over here, bro?
Good.
So,
So-
and what's the recipe? What are we chefing up, bro?
So we got some black bean garlic shrimp. We are starting it off with some melted butter, some garlic. I'm gonna go ahead and put some
all the secrets to the diet right there.
Yeah. Some salted black beans in here. A little bit of flavor in that.
So did you grow up cooking this? You grew up making this?
I actually learned this from a uncle of mine who's probably watching.
Okay, let's do Uncle Justice. We're gonna make him.
Uncle Keith.
Uncle Pete, don't worry. It smells good in here, I promise.
But yeah, so he taught me this a long time ago, and it's amazing. Best shrimp I ever ate. But we got some oyster sauce over here.
Okay, so then that's going in there.
Add a little bit of this. So basically, we're just making a sauce.
Basically like a sauce bath for the shrimp, yeah?
Yeah, so this is,
Okay.
you know, this shrimp is pre-cooked. I cooked it before, you know,
Yep,
just
yep.
to get it orange and make it cook a little faster. But this is just a basic broth, getting that garlic nice and cooked with the butter. And
Coming together nicely.
yeah.
Okay, so the shrimp is gonna go in there. Shane, I wanna go back to you real quick. Let's tell everybody at home how they can get in touch with Uncle Glenn's Hawaiian Food, the best way to do it. We were talking before the show, she has plenty of caterings coming up, so be patient out there.
Yes.
But contact them because this food is really on. How do they do it?
So they can contact me directly on our Instagram, which is Uncle Glenn's Hawaiian Food. If you are doing graduation, I do want to let you know, please hurry up because my July and June is pretty much booked already. But just hit us up. I'm always willing to squeeze people in with the help of my family. I'm willing to try and get it done.
Right on.
Yes.
Okay, Shannon, I want to ask, what do you think Uncle Glenn would think about what you guys are doing with all the recipes, all the food, and where it's going?
He'd probably tell us we're crazy. He's never ever wanted to really do business. If he could feed the whole island for free,
Yeah.
he would feed everybody for free.
Oh, wow, that's
yes.
unreal.
So we try our best. That's why we try to keep it affordable for our kupuna, because he would be proud of that.
Yeah, that's great.
Like, definitely.
And we're finishing off the shrimp over here. What do you think Pops would think about what the recipes and the food has turned into, bro?
You know, like Shayna said, Dad would feed it started off just doing the catering. People would just call us and be like, can you cook at my party, you know? And Dad would be like, yeah, you know what, just pay for the food and I'll do all the cooking. And that's how it started. Just word of mouth through that. No marketing, no nothing, just straight up. So he would really feed the entire world for free if he had the power to do so.
It's unreal. And then, Plum, let's play it up right here.
Yeah,
We're going
right
to
here.
commercial here in a bit, but I want you guys to get a shot of what this shrimp is looking like.
So
it's
this is
Maine.
put this right here.
One more time, it's called
Black bean garlic shrimp.
black bean garlic shrimp.
It's gonna be a special we run.
So it's gonna be a special at the shop. Go ahead and get that there. That's awesome. Yes.
That's what we're all about over here on High Now, supporting local, bringing in these great local businesses that are telling these stories in our community. And just mahalo nui for coming in. Thank you so much, Mama Shayna. Thank you so much. Go check out Uncle Glenn's Hawaiian Food. I'm gonna sample this garlic shrimp during the break. You're watching High Now Daily. Come on back, more food on the way. Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? The word is out. A brand new fundraising opportunity involving your favorite bakery is now available. McKenna Madula is here to tell us all about it.
Yeah, Kaino, and I can really truly say this is my favorite bakery. If you grew up in Hawaii, you know Diamond Bakery, the classics, right? Soda cracker, royal creams, all the good, nostalgic good stuff. They've got a great new fundraising opportunity, which I love because it is all about cookies. Well, now they are bringing this fundraising opportunity. If you are a nonprofit, if you need to raise money for your team, your hello, instruments for the bands.
An athletic team trying to get to the mainland for that big football, baseball, basketball, volleyball tournament. This is a unique opportunity and you support local in the process.
Absolutely. So here's what's happening. There are cookies. There are 2 flavors that you can actually get to purchase for the fundraiser, and that's cookies and cream and cotton candy, which are delicious. The cool thing that I love is that if you have a minimum amount of orders, you seriously can make your own cookies. So like imagine being able to partner with Diamond Bakery, your favorite bakery. What kind of cookie would you make?
I'd probably go with something with spicy ahi. I'm a heavy poke bowl guy. A spicy cookie of some sort.
Okay,
something like that. What about you?
I dip my Diamond soda crackers into condensed milk. So I would create like a Kenna's condensed milk.
I like that. That is next level.
Right, and here's the thing. So with that order, you can literally work with the Diamond Bakery team, create your own packaging, make a special, whatever you want to put, call it on there, and that is your own opportunity.
So we have the s'mores over here, and this is actually, they're called scouting snacks, but this is from the Boy Scouts of Hawaii.
That's right, and so these are actually $10 a bag that you can sell them for. Your cost is just $5, so that's 50% profit. So for a fundraiser, a really great opportunity to, again, raise the money to get where you need to.
And that is a very rare and different thing when it comes to fundraising opportunities, the fact that you get to keep 50% in the process. So that's huge.
So I think the really cool thing is you can try something new and make more money with your fundraising efforts, but create like a new one-of-a-kind cookie. It could also become a nostalgic classic, like the real creams.
Or the cotton candy. This is really good.
Oh, the cotton candy, that's really good. All right, I am gonna try the cookies and cream. Hold on, this is the one. Cookies and cream. I also love, it says Hawaiian cookies on it.
Absolutely, and it's easy to apply. All you gotta do is head to diamondbakery.com/fundraising. There's a fundraising application located right there on the website, and you're gonna get contacted via email, so they'll let you know whether or not you've been approved. But go ahead, check out the website, all the info is there.
I am so excited to see all the flavors of cookies that you can create with Diamond Bakery for all of you nonprofits out there. And actually, I wanna personally volunteer, and if you create a cookie, Auntie Kenna will buy a bag from you.
I'm buying a bag too. Head to diamondbakery.com/fundraising.
Go get your fundraising on.
Hey, all right, earlier in the show we were talking some Hawaiian food, and now we're gonna do Filipino street food. We got Ryan and Jasmine here from Salo. How's it, guys?
Good.
Awesome.
Happy to be here.
Yes.
We're so stoked to have you guys here, and I'm not full just yet because we've got some skewers over here on the grill. Let's talk about Salo. First of all, what's that mean?
That means feasting together.
Feasting together, coming together. Like, you're like in a family table. It's like sharing food all together. That's like Salo.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay,
sharing food,
awesome.
yeah.
So was that the inspiration behind the business?
Yeah, basically. It started as a childhood dream. We're already here. We grew up in the Philippines, but it started here. We had a dream of just starting our own kind of like farmers market. We love to eat. We're we're still young. We're willing to, like not regret not eating stuff. That's basically how it happens. We're like, oh, let's do skewer food. This is like our childhood food that we.
So is this like this is the food you grew up eating, Jasmine?
Yeah.
Yes, we have. I actually, whenever my families would come visit from United States to the
look at this.
Philippines, we would always go to like this skewer spot, and this is pretty much it. We ordered maybe like 25 to 30 at a time, and sometimes my cousins would get my skewers, and we're all getting all mixed up. But yeah, grew up eating it.
Ryan is creating some masterpieces over here. It is looking and smelling incredible in here. Let's go over some of the flavors, the variety that you guys offer.
Yes, so right here, one of our most popular skewers is the chicken skewer, basic, but we use chicken.
Which one is that?
This is
It's
the
gonna be
one.
that one, yeah. So we only use chicken thigh because when you grill things, sometimes it can get really dry quickly, but we use thigh because she's filled with fat. It's always juicy every time you bite it. And we also have pork skewers. Filipinos, we gotta have pork. It's a disgrace if we don't have pork in you're Filipino.
Yeah.
And we have our newest addition actually is a ribeye steak.
Oh,
And yeah, so for that one, obviously, we're only gonna cook it medium rare.
Yeah.
And then another classic is the grilled banana skewers, which that for sure, we both grew up eating like right outside our school. And they would have like banana skewer like stands out like everywhere. So then, yeah, it's like, why not?
bananas on a skewer, that's a thing.
Yeah, bananas
it's a
on a
thing,
skewer,
yeah.
yes.
Wow, I did not know that.
Right,
Yeah. And we did something new with it too. So the classic one is the one that just has the butter on the top after you
Which
grill
one is
it.
that one?
That's the
Those are
one
those over here,
right
yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah. The one on the both sides right there. And then we drizzle it with sugar.
Just white sugar.
White sugar outside. And then I created something.
Yeah, what's this one in the middle over here?
So that one is a whipped sweet cream and it's topped with chocolate,
powder.
cocoa powder. Yeah. Something to just make it look good.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Delicious. Okay, so
Yeah.
for you folks, I know you guys are a part of our Farmers Market Find series. So what is the best way to find you guys? How can people come down and check you out?
Great question. So we are on Instagram. We can be found through salosalo.hnl. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're out. And you can also connect us through Facebook as well. And sometimes we do catering. And if you would like to
really
do
good.
catering, you could find us on our website. It's salosalohnl.com. And you could book catering through that or through Instagram as well.
Okay, I love it. What do you think, how has it been perceived so far since starting up the business and what has the reception been like?
It's been really good. I think we're grateful for Cacao Farmers Market for just taking us in. They were pretty full already, but then we were so grateful that they could just let us in because they really love what we serve here.
Trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I get why they like it. I like it
some
too.
more?
Yeah.
I think it's better when it's fresh when it comes to steak.
I mean, like
So that's
the
like
smoke on this thing too. You see this thing? Oh my gosh. This has got quinoa written all over it.
Yeah.
Also, for the High Now viewers, we want to remind everybody, we got a giveaway for you folks. Jasmine,
Yes.
how do people win and what are they going to get?
Yes. Okay. Really good question. So we are giving away we're giving this away for 3 people. We're giving away $30 of Amazon gift card plus a Salo platter sample. So it's basically all the skewers that you see here, plus a side of Java rice, which is actually Ryan's specialty. It's basically a garlic fried rice with turmeric. It's very yummy. Yeah, all you have to do is comment 2 friends that you would like to enjoy this, and that equals 1.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a giveaway, and make sure you guys go ahead and check out Salo Salo. This is incredible Filipino street food. Check them out, Kakako's Farmers Market. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. I don't know which one I'm gonna go for next. I'm gonna have to keep these up.
In this series, Alzheimer's, Caregiving, and the Caregivers, we are offering a message of hope and providing support for caregivers. I'm with Tony Vericello, who has tips on how to communicate with your loved one throughout the progression of the disease. Tony, thank you so much for being here with me today.
Thank you very much, Rachel.
All right, now how do we get our loved ones through this?
Well, you know, communication just keeps evolving like everything else, and it just gets more difficult. So I think throughout the whole process, we have to absolutely be as patient as possible. You have to have heightened listening skills and especially interpreting skills, because the communication coming from your loved one she can't express what she's thinking, what she's feeling, what she wants you to do, so you have to kind of interpret what's happening. All your communication with your loved one has to be very calm, quiet, use as few words as possible. Make sure that you maintain eye contact at all times. To the extent you can, try to act out almost what you are trying to communicate. So these visual clues are going to be really helpful. The other thing that's going to be helpful is try to make sure they understand that they can make their own choices, and you're going to give them that opportunity. Mm-hmm. So what you do is, when you're asking questions, you have to keep one question at a time. You can't ask them to elaborate, because either A, they can't remember what they wanted to say, or the other side of it is forget the words to use to actually say it. And do everything you can to just make it as fun as possible. Keep it light, add humor whenever possible, make fun of yourself, whatever you have to do to get something across. You just have to keep trying different approaches, or just let it go for a while, come back to it a few minutes later. You have to kind of go through this game.
So we're talking about persistence. We're talking about keeping things simple.
Absolutely.
Yes or no questions, and a lot of charades maybe.
A lot of charades.
Because you said, let's keep it fun, right?
Yeah, you got to keep it fun.
Got to keep it fun. And now you brought a message of hope. What would that be?
Too often we underestimate the power of a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, a touch, a hug, and the smallest act of caring. And it's Leo Buscaglia, and we found his message of hope, and it really resonated, with us.
All right, joining us here in the studio, we have Steve Allen, President and CEO of Allen's Plumbing. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about hot water. Now, Steve, everyone uses it. Now, at some point, the variations of the way that we use it is different, whether it's showering, washing cars, what have you. But at some point, we're going to have to replace the hot water. Tell us how we can do it. What's the best way?
It's a great variation because, one, you could have a large household, 10, 15 people in it, or a small household with 1 and 2. Every individual is going to have maybe a possibly different source. In Hawaii, the average hot water creation is from electricity. And we all know electricity is very expensive. Mm-hmm. If we go on a natural table of normal consumption, an individual uses about 20 gallons a day. And that calculates out to approximately $30 a month per person. So,
cost adds up quick.
Yes, 4 people. 3 times 4, $120 a month just for hot water, $1,500 a year for a family of 4. If you have a thermal solar system that are prevalent in Hawaii and have been for 30, 40 years, generally speaking, you reduce that number by about 90% on a productive, well-installed system. Lately, as electrification of America is taking place, and Hawaii's been there for a long time, they've added the addition of heat pumps, which is kind of a air conditioning in reverse.
Right, and there is a couple of different ways to heat water, correct? Obviously, here in Hawaii, a lot of people use it.
We've got gas.
Yeah.
And that's rare here in its essence. Probably if you had 100 heaters, you might have 5 of them being gas.
Yeah.
So it's very minimal. So electricity is the main component, and how you utilize that. So I just thought it'd be nice to inform people that thinking about that, because at some point, they might not be aware. Like, for instance, do you know where yours come from? Do you know how old it is and how it's going to take to replace it?
Yeah, that I'm not sure of. I don't have the answer for that.
You know, and it's just like a light switch. You turn the light switch on, you expect electricity. You turn the faucet on, you expect hot water. But at some point, generally, you have to deal with it. And
what does the future look like, Steve? Yeah, what does the future look like in terms of hot water and the most cost-effective way to do it?
well, the history has proven that thermal solar in Hawaii is the best way to save your money and get hot water created for you for the minimal amount, biggest investment, return on investment. And then you have photovoltaic electricity, where people are creating electricity and just trying to lower the whole consumption of the house. Those things combine very well, right? Because we have to lower our footprint. We're supposed to be off fossil fuel at a point in time in the history of Hawaii, or the time of Hawaii. So, you know, the use of sun for making lights and such is the combination of PV, photovoltaic, and then adding the thermal solar, which is the panels with the water in it, is the other way to bring that footprint down.
Absolutely. So how do people get more information? Obviously, you're very busy, but this is a specific area of expertise that you have. So people want to find out more information, or how do they do it?
You know, Hawaii Energy is a division that's independent in Hawaii, and they have a lot of information available. And they've been in the industry here since the early 90s, doing rebates for the utility company. And that electric bill you guys have has an IRP initials on it, and that money is taken out of everybody's electric bill and thrown into a pool that gets sent back as rebates to people that purchase energy-saving devices.
Yeah, we have that graphic up kind of demonstrating how quickly the cost adds up when it comes to energy usage, especially with hot water.
Yeah, you know, one thing is missing there, or not, is at the bottom. You know, right now, this last month, and it was 42 cents a kilowatt.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, because about 20 years ago, it was 20 cents a kilowatt. So, you know, if you're paying 20 cents, naturally at 42, you're over double that you were expensing just electricity that long ago, or that short ago. We have a lot of clients now who had 5, 6, 3, 4 kids, a household of 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that number, yeah, the price
And now it's down to a few. So the solar system maybe we put in 20 years ago has to come out now. It's aged out and it's time to replace. What do? You know, because you only need so much water a day, and a big solar system really is not the best deal for 2 people sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if they're traveling a lot. So the heat pump is another option for those folks and still save money at about a 50% ratio, not 90%.
Yeah, and so again, there is information and resources out there to reduce that cost. Steve, thank you so much for sharing the knowledge with us. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back.
So pet travel can be stressful. I had to go through that process when bringing my boy here. And so I just wanted to go over a few tips to kind of help relieve that anxiety. And so first and foremost, it's very important to do your research and plan ahead. And so depending on what country or state you may be traveling to, each have certain requirements. The information about that is available on the USC APHIS website. They have guidelines, forms, etc. that you can use, as well as information, contact information for the local agencies in that area. And so do recommend having you check that out, especially if you're going to be traveling out of state and returning. So in order for that, you need to meet Hawaii's requirements. So for example, they do require things like rabies vaccines, microchip, health certificates, FABIN tests. So a lot of things that can take a lot of time for that process. So often takes months. And so just again, planning ahead and speaking with your veterinarian to get those done. And we definitely want to avoid having your pet stay through quarantine. And then for international travel, that tends to be more complicated. And so not only do you need the helper endorsement of your local veterinarian that's accredited, that's where we also get the federal veterinarians involved. And so for some countries that are more complicated, we sometimes recommend using a pet travel agency for help. And then aside from these requirements, there's also looking into.
All right, welcome back here to the High Now Kitchen. This is what High Now is all about. Bringing people together, bringing local businesses together. Ryan Jasmine from Salo is here. Uncle Glenn's, we got Pulama and Shayna. And it's cool because everyone is just sampling. We're trying to. How's the skewers, gang? Uncle Glenn's, how's Salo?
91.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really, really good, for real.
You know what's crazy too? It's like skewers, you think it's like simple, but the flavor is.
No, it's bursting.
Boom. Yeah.
Yes.
Bursting.
Because I make skewers
Inside
that don't
out.
taste like this, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So good.
How's Uncle Glenn's? Salo?
Uncle Glenn all day, man.
It's so good. It's
It's
my
so
fourth
good.
one. It's my fourth one.
So much good food on the show today. So right now, before we wrap, I want everyone to make sure that they can contact you guys. Salo, what's the best way? How do people find you guys and all the skewers?
You can find us through Instagram, salosalo.hnl, or through our website, which is salosalohnl.com.
Okay, Uncle Glenn's, I know you got to tell people, catering is busy. What's the best way?
Through Instagram at Uncle Glenn's Hawaiian Food.
Okay, right on. What a great show, gang. Good fun on High Now. Everyone coming in, sampling, trying, talking story. So I want to ask too, with farmers markets, how's it been for you guys kind of seeing other local businesses, entrepreneurs? Farmers market is kind of a cool space for that, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, we're trying to help each other. I mean, we're trying to think of a way to incorporate other businesses too at the same time with us. Like, we didn't think of anything yet, but we're trying to like add like maybe lemonade people to,
yeah.
they can get a skewer and then they can get like a lemonade with us.
Yeah.
Trying to think of a way where we can include other people, because Salo is like community
Feasting together.
Yeah,
feasting
it's all
together.
together.
So we have to include other people. Yeah. Funny thing, when we first started, we donated 50% of our income or profit to Ronald McDonald. Actually, I think you guys did like news, the Hoop for Hope thing.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
So we're one of the sponsors there. So
awesome.
we're just very happy for the people that helped us along the way.
That's what it's about.
They're the ones.
Giving back to the community. This is what Hawaii and High Now is all about right here. Celebrating local.
Yes,
Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys for watching at home. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Tune in again, High Now Daily. Aloha, gang. Cheers.